Hello, Star Wars Galaxy of Hero players. This is Anatech Shorto. Today, I'm going to make kind of a prediction, thought, a what-if kind of scenario for this character, L3-37, or L3 is what Lando calls her. So this is a few. So I want to say spoiler. I may have some spoilers in this video. So again, spoiler warning for the movie Star Wars Solo. But like I said, I want to give a. I just kind of want to talk about this character. So, after warnings out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about her. I feel like she would be a great opportunity to bring her in. I feel like obviously she would still have like the scoundrel tag. She would be a droid. But one thing she could have is maybe do a special, well, the basic ability, a special ability, a leader ability, and a unique. The leader ability only giving leadership to droids. So L3 being a new droid leader, it'd be a new cool thing to have. That's if they decide to do it. Because if you guys watch Star Wars Solo, that movie has L3. She is her character's unique. She's kind of like that, kind of the female offshoot difference of K2SO. She's, this movie's droid. And I'm glad they're making a new droid every movie, at least every anthology movie, because it's kind of cool to see a new droid in general for the Star Wars saga. But this droid also has it hasn't been memory wiped for like ever, and she actually has a hate towards those that abuse droids, those that enslave droids. So when you first meet her, she's protesting against droids fighting droids. That's around the time when Han Solo meets Lando. So she's hating on the fact, hey, you shouldn't be attacking droids. Stop doing this. You shouldn't be doing this. It's against droid rights. So yes, there is some kind of like, real life callbacks to that. But at the same time, in Star Wars, it's always happened because droids, it makes sense for that. So after that out of the way, I feel like her being a leader to droids, giving a whole new leadership, having a leadership that's Zeta-able, because last time they reworked like Dengar, gave him a leader, they gave him an Omega leadership, not a Zeta leadership. Just kind of, That's what I'm saying. If they actually make her, unless they decide to make her, have a basic special and a unique. That's okay, but I feel like she would be better as a basic, special, leader, unique kind of character. And she also fits kind of a role of, she has a possibility of being a tank, but she also has a possibility of being a cleansing healer type, healing support character. So that's what I'm thinking. Have her come in as a leadership to droids. If she's a tank, great. Yes, that would replace HK-47, but, never hurts. Also, having her heal and, heal droids' health and protection on the special and maybe cleanse droids, it'd be game-changing. Of course, yes, she could also just heal regular health for like scoundrels and stuff, because she would also be a scoundrel. So there has to still be some scoundrel synergy. Obviously, they'll probably have some, whenever they do bring her in, they may actually have some synergy with the prepared mechanic for scoundrels. So there is always that as well. But another unique thing about L3 is the fact of, like I said, like I said, spoilers, she started a droid riot, which also, also allowed other slaves, non-droid slaves, to escape on Kessel. And so it was a big slave uprising kind of thing. And it was all started for the fact that she, said, free some droids. And the droids freed other droids, as well as regular slaves. They're like, well, if we're going to get out of here, they probably calculated it might be better if we just free all the slaves. So all the collars went off, etc. But for the most part, yeah, she just, does not like droids being harmed. So it makes sense for her to have that kind of support healer, and she could also kind of have like a General Kenobi shore trooper if they put her as a tank. General Kenobi Shore Trooper combo, just for healing, you know, like, just, she only heals regular health for scoundrels, but for droids, she heals more for droids with health and protection. And also, I feel like her leadership should have this little unique effect, because I feel like it seems like, just my predictions on this, they're going to take droids and have droids have target lock capabilities. Because we got Imperial Probe Droid and IG-88, both with target lock. So giving her maybe a leadership with even though, yes, this leadership could also be thrown on HK's, you know, rework HK's leadership, turn it from an Omega to a Zeta, and, you know, maybe make it to where droids under his leadership have a chance to give target lock, get some potency and some speed, something of that nature. Great. But with L3, she could also have it to where, you know, maybe basics have like a 50% chance to inflict target lock. So if you have an Imp Droid and IG-88, boom, you got some synergy there with, man, I'm going blank. Target lock. I went blank on that, I don't know why. But yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts on having L3 as a leader for droids. But, you know, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, how you feel like L3 should be treated. I feel like she could be a new droid leader, which might allow droids to pop up on the map here and there. And maybe her unique also makes it, if they decide to put her as a tank, kind of like a mixed, you know, tank combined with, like, you know, kind of similar to Shore and General Kenobi, where it has a cleanse, heal, maybe even a revive on her special. But her unique taunts dispels taunts on any other droid if they've lost, they're under like 80% health or something. So like if it's like BB-8, like you Omega his secret intel or whatever, and he BB-8 taunts, but he's under, you know, 80% health, he will automatically dispel that taunt, give it a stealth, and L3 will taunt. That could be a thing. So, like I said, you can go two ways. Obviously, she doesn't seem like an attacker. I feel like she should be she deserves the leadership for a droid and being either a healer. I feel more towards healer, but she could also be a support. But then again, supports and healers are kind of similar kits in a way, a lot of the times. And she could also be a possible tank, even though she does get, like, wiped out on Kessel, unfortunately. So, but yeah, that's my thoughts on L3-37, or just L3 in general. But, you know, that's my thoughts on L3. I like the idea of having her be a leader for droids, another leader. Like, yes, I know we need Lobot reworked. We need a lot of droids reworked, HK, General Grievous, but L3 could have a unique kit. Maybe a cleanse healing kind of kit. Like maybe if a droid is critically hit, they have some similarity to Barriss, but a little different, so it's not as powerful as Barriss's effect, a Zeta, but at the same time it still helps droids heal and cleanse off. Something would be game-changing some game-changing effect for droids. Also, droids needs a viable tank. Right now, outside of BB-8 taunting on his Omega, Chopper, I think, is the best tank they have. Yes, they do have B2, but B2 is kind of fallen on the side because Imperial Probe Droid's kind of taken his spot in a better spot. And K2SO, he's a great tank, but he has no real droid synergy, and he needs a rework with a Zeta anyway, so. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Again, thanks for watching. I really appreciate all those watching my videos, Star Wars Galaxy Hero videos, and you guys have a wonderful day.